out from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Sweet Yellow House. It's been a little bit. I'm not going to do any crafts in this video. My first video back, I just wanted to kind of pop on and let you know what's been kind of going on with me being gone. In later part of September is when I got sick. But I got West Nile virus and ended up in the hospital for quite a bit of time. I think it was almost 3 weeks I was in there. But my husband drove me to Stamford, which is about almost a 3-hour, drive from here. So, and, 2 spinal taps and a lot of care and medication and pain. But I'm home now and I'm doing a lot better. I had a little bit of a setback a couple of weeks ago. I got several blood clots in my left leg that was affected by the West Nile virus. So I'm still kind of dealing with that. But I'm on medication and I feel a lot better. I do still have paralysis in my left leg, so I am on a walker and a wheelchair. It takes me a little bit to get around, and of course, with my myotonic dystrophy, you get tired out easy and things like that, stuff that I was dealing with before. So anybody that's watched my channel knows, the other things that I've had to deal with. So, but I am still wanting to do videos and do crafts because that's what I love. And that's actually what kind of keeps me going and being creative and keeps my spirits up and stuff. So I will be doing a art studio tour is what I'm calling it now, because then it makes me feel more official. It makes me feel like I'm kind of creating things. So but also, besides going through the physical therapy and trying to learn how to care for myself as far as getting in the shower and getting in the tub and, getting myself dressed and stuff like that. It's just, I've never dealt with anything like this before. I've never had like a cast or a broken anything. So this is all very new for me. But like I said, I'm doing a lot better. And besides going through the physical therapy and stuff like that, we decided to redo the art studio because the way that it was set up before, it was just, there was no way, and I know that you guys have seen pictures of it before, there was no way I was ever going to get in here with a wheelchair or a walker and not knock the whole house down in the meantime. So I had to really think long and hard about how I had to, or what I had to do to make it so that it would be, I don't know, wheelchair compliance, walker compliance, things like that. So that meant omitting a lot of stuff out of here and really just thinking long and hard about the things that I wanted to do and keep in here, what I needed in here, and what I just had in here just to have in here. So I made soap and candles, and those things right now were not really safe for me to do. So we decided to kind of take those things and move them out and pack them away until, so anyhow, the art studio is finished. I'm ready to get back to it. I am going to start out slow because I don't know what it's going to be like as far as like how much time it's going to take me to kind of, get around and collect my things. And but I am doing a lot better. Like I said, I'm getting around a lot better. My husband and my kids have been gems to just really kind of, they're used to having mom and wife do, so much here that they don't even maybe even have realized. So now, my sister came and spent a lot of time here, and she was here the day I got home from the hospital, and she just really helped me learn a lot of things. She helped take care of me while my husband went to work, helped, keep the house running and going. I'm so grateful to her for that. I'll never be able to repay her. I mean, for someone to leave their life, for over a month, and, go take care of somebody else is just the most gracious thing you can do for anybody. So I don't really know as far as like my West Nile virus, because I don't know, and the doctors really don't know how much damage the inflammation caused. So they don't know if my paralysis is permanent, after I get done with my physical therapy. And like they said, like a year of time to recover, what it will be. So I am just going to do the best that I can and do my physical therapy and do my workout that I'm supposed to be doing, and keep myself moving. And that's the only thing I can do is move forward. So my dad and my mom, my mother-in-law, my sisters, my brothers, just everyone that has just been here to help me and the kids and my husband kind of, adjust and get through. We're still adjusting. There's still things that, you just kind of, you pivot and stuff. So I think the biggest ones that have kind of like had to adjust are my dogs, because they're just so used to me doing everything for them, and they don't understand that I can't take them out, and stuff. So my one son has really picked up the slack on that. So they're kind of now getting attached to him, and him taking them out, which is great. It's nice to see him take kind of that role. But I mean, just talking a little bit about West Nile virus, I don't think that just from talking with people, and it was kind of funny to me, because a lot of people, like when you would tell them, or like, my family even would ask them like, oh, well, what happened? Oh, she got West Nile virus. And they would be like, oh, well, I hope you get well soon. They don't understand that the impact that and this is not in all cases, but the impact that West Nile virus can have. I mean, it can be fatal in some parts. It could be completely like, like me, like I have paralysis in one leg, but it could paralyze both legs. It could paralyze half your body. I don't think that people understand the impact that it could have on one's life. They hear virus and they think that it's like, the flu or whatever, and it's not. It's not like that. So I don't think there's a lot of and there's no they have no treatment for this. The only treatment they have for it is to kind of control your pain, and that's it. That was kind of strange for me, because when I was going through it, the problem that I was having was that they would give me like a pain medication, and it would be great for 2 days or so, and then my body would just decide that it didn't like it. And so then they would give me something else. It would last for 2 days, and then my body decided that it didn't like it. So we went through that several times, and then at the end, they gave me prednisone, a steroid, which is why I have just gained so much weight over the last couple of months, which is fine. I'll put the weight on as long as I don't have the pain. The trade-off is worth it to me. So, but that was very strange, because they gave me that, and then they said it wasn't for a long term, and I was just in so much pain that I was like, I don't care, just give me whatever. So they gave me that, and then they gave me, and I was still, actively having major pain from this, and I can't describe to you what it's like. Anybody that's had so I'm sure there's people out there. I'm not like saying I've had the worst and that's it, but I'm saying for me personally, I've never had pain like that. I've never had pain like that. I've just never had pain like, I don't even know what to say, where the point where I have a very high tolerance for pain, because I've had really bad, menstrual cycles, and just, the cyst bursting, and I've had all of that. But I've never been one of those people that will like cry out and scream in pain, but this brought out the worst in me, just the awfulness of it. And I was so upset that my kids had to see me like that, because they've never seen me like that. So and also too, when my sister came to visit me and I was like that, and I was just so my younger sister, and it was just so it was sad to see that look in her eye, like she couldn't help me, but they sent me home with a couple of days of prednisone, and I was still in the thick of it, and so when those pills wore off and I had nothing, and I'm asking them, what am I supposed to do? Oh, and by the way, what about my leg? What about that? And they were just basically saying, well, our only job really is to get the pain under control, and and I said, okay, well, what about when the pills wear out? Oh, well, you're just going to have to manage your pain. How am I going to manage my pain when you haven't been able to manage it for 3 weeks? I was just mind blown, so when I went home, I was having super high anxiety, because I knew I was just days away from that pain coming back. And it happened just like I said, and luckily my sister was here, and she helped me get through several days of excruciating pain without any pain meds, as far as like the prednisone and stuff. And I'm taking all these pills, and I'm just like, it was just so much. It was just so much. And then having to deal with my leg, I couldn't use my leg, and not being able to I don't think I completely absorbed that. I was waiting any day for the use of my leg to come back. So, luckily, my neurologist in Stanford took control of the whole situation and was able to help me and get me back on, get me back on the steroids, and just kind of take control of it when no one wanted to own it. They just, oh, well, call the emergency. And then they would say, oh, well, do you have any new symptoms? Well, no, the pain isn't a new symptom. It's just back. Like, what am I supposed to do with this, So it's just, I think that, I don't know. I've never spent very much time in the hospital. So, I don't understand what it's, like, I don't know. I just assume, like, when a doctor is caring for you, like, they're caring for all of you, not just, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm doing a lot better. As I said, I don't have any more pain as far as, like, the nerve pain. It kind of, went away down my leg, and I have a little bit of nerve tingling and things that in my foot and stuff, but that's pretty much it. Everything else as far as pain goes is nerve pain is pretty much gone. There's just a lot of things, but I'm very happy. I'm grateful. I feel blessed that every day I wake up, I'm here, I wake up, and I'm grateful. It has taught me to be more appreciative of my family, my husband, my kids, my brothers and sisters, my mom, my dad, and everyone around me. And it doesn't really matter, the small stuff doesn't matter. Just all the things that we hoard in life. And I'm not talking about, craft stuff, but I'm just talking about the crap that we hoard in life, that we hang on to. And and I mean, like, anger and resentment and all of that stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, that stuff too could be, like, we hoard that stuff if you're that kind of person, and I know, because I used to be, like, you just hang on to stuff, and you get crowded and inundated in here and in here with just, crap that happened, years ago, that it doesn't mean anything now. So, it just kind of confirmed to me that I was heading in the right direction as far as, like, being the way that I am and letting go of things. And even if I get angry about something, I don't have to hold on to it. It's a choice. It's just like when you wake up, in the morning, you have a choice. You could either wake up and, yeah, you wake up tired, but are you going to wake up angry? Are you going to wake up mad? Are you going to wake up depressed? Are you going to it's all a choice. I mean, anyhow, sorry I had an interruption there, but I just wanted to let y'all know that I am so excited to be back. I am so excited to be filming again. I am so excited to be able to do crafts again in my art studio, that I can get around here and, it not be so frustrating and stuff. So my next video, I will be doing a tour of my art studio and all the things that we've changed in here. I wanted it to be functional, but also be, have beautiful spots in there for just like this little area here to give you a little sneak peek. I wanted to have a sitting area that I can sit and look at my art books, or read a book even, or have my morning coffee, or whatever the case. I wanted to be able to have certain things out, like, my sewing machine, or a space to put my Cricut that, I didn't have to clear off everything to do it. And so I am very happy with the way that it turned out. my husband went through a lot to get it the way that I wanted, and to adjust and alter and all of that. So I'm very thankful to him, and also to my boys for helping me carry stuff and move stuff. And because a lot of it was me going, hey, can you get that and move that over here, because I was still getting very used to getting around with a walker, or and stuff. And me, I'm trying to rush. I'm trying to hurry. I'm trying to rush. And there's been a lot of falls and things like that, because I don't pay attention, and I'm just focusing on, getting things done and moving things here and there. So, but I'm very grateful for that. I have not started driving yet. Which I really do want to. My husband and I go back and forth with it. He doesn't want me to, and I understand that he's afraid, but, my right foot works. Anyhow, I have a lot of thoughts going as far as things that I want to do. I love the crafts and things that I did, but I think I want to kind of like introduce, more things, different things, sewing or embroidery, resin, more resin. I know I've done resin in the past, but things like that. I just want to be able to kind of like, I know a lot of people are just really used to me doing kind of these, thrift flips and things like that. And that's great. I have no problems with that. But I do want to kind of do other things as well. It's kind of been rough as far as like thinking about, gardening this spring, and what is that going to look like. And my front yard, oh, I can't even tell you. My boy the other day went and picked up all of the leaves and stuff from our pecan tree and everything. And it's just been kind of a mishmash of stuff. My husband, in all his like trying to do everything, I had taken, because when I got down, I had just taken all the fall stuff down, and I was starting to do that, and do some fall crafts and stuff. And then it went to, then Christmas came, and he was trying to put Christmas out, and then the house just became like a crazy mishmash of like fall and Christmas all over the place. So we just now finally got all that stuff packed away. So we have just now finally gotten all that stuff packed away, and so we still have to kind of like get the house back in order, as far as like putting things back. And I have a lot to do. I've kind of, I got really obsessed with getting my art studio put together, because I knew that if I at least had that outlet to come in here, close the door, and be able to craft and not think about, all the crap that's happening out there, it would be mentally helpful to me. So I probably won't be doing a lot of, thrift haul videos if I'm not driving. I don't know. We'll see. But I think like when we started pulling all the stuff out of here, and then all the stuff I already had like in the garage, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, I don't need any more stuff. I need to really work through what I have. So, I have a lot of ideas, like I said, that I want to implement. And, so I'll do that and just see what takes off and stuff. And I hope that you guys will join me in taking on those crafts and sharing with each other and with me, and I would love that. I also too, like, my viewing has gone way down, and I get it because I haven't put any, new content out. But if you guys could help me out and maybe just go back and view the videos that you really love, just to kind of get me up there until I can, get my new videos out, and, share with maybe somebody that you think might like to see the content that I have. And just like, subscribe, all of that kind of stuff. I'm just really trying to get my numbers back up there, and the only way that I can do that is if people are maybe watching the content that I already have out there. So I'm one of those that I will go back and watch and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys will go back and help me out with that. I've had some really nice ladies order some things from me, and just, of course, for me, I was like, ooh, I'm not sure I'm not going to be able to get this out in the time frame and stuff. And they were just so gracious of, get it out whenever you can. We understand that you're sick, and so I am just really like just so, I guess, touched. I'm just so touched. I'm just so, just feel so humbled by the grace that people have shown me, and people inquiring about, how are you doing, and the emails that, I mean, the personal emails that I've gotten, like, how are you? I've been thinking a lot about you, how are things going? Are you in physical therapy? How's that going for you? So, even people that say, oh, I don't know you and you don't know me, but I miss you. And that's so touching, that I play that role. And maybe, someone loves to watch my video and sit down with a Coke or something, and that's their relaxed time. So that's very touching to me. And I just feel truly blessed that people are willing to take the time out in their life to show concern and things like that. So I've kind of skipped and jumped all over the place with this video, but I'm still kind of trying to adjust to being back on film. I was really kind of like nervous about it and stuff, so I've been kind of putting off filming and stuff like that. So anyhow, I will see you in the next one. I hope everyone had a great holiday, New Year's, and that this new year brings just blessings for all of you and your families and stuff. And thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you soon.
I'm looking out from my window.